Good evening everyone, and I'm afraid I don't really have a nautical backdrop as such. This is the Sea Squirrel, which is the new fast attack craft which I've developed from the coastal patrol boat, which I didn't really like and which became redundant. So originally I had a Sea Whiz on the front. I've taken that off and put a 40mm Bofors remote weapon station turret on to give it some extra firepower against ships. It's got a nice clean design. I've gone for a clean design look. It is angled. It does have these windows here, the Psychic Susan electronic countermeasures and jamming system, pinball ASA radar, electro-optical device there, the longbow radar, 3D air search radar, and there's the chains and stuff and the rails to stop people falling off. Coming back along the side, we have a 30mm weapon station. This is the Oerlikon KGB or LGB weapon station, the DSM Mark 1 it's known as, Royal Navy Weapons System. This can be crewed, although it's generally used in a remote mode, and the electrical optical device there controls the operation of this one and the one on the far side, although they can be crewed and under local control. So a couple of options. The rails are folded down there for the firing position, and this is all made with plasticard, and this is the hull of the OSA missile boat. This is the air intake for the gas turbine engines and the diesels, the MBC pack there. Auxiliary exhaust there for the diesel, just used for a generator import and stuff like that. Then we come back to the modular weapons bays. Now, there's only a couple of ways really that these modules work, and you do have to keep this space clear for the rear steering and engineering access. That's a rear steering point in case the front one gets disabled. So the harpoon launchers have now mounted sideways, so they fire out this way, and then this one raises up and fires out that way. The rail on this side has been lowered because this one is in the launch position. These blast doors are frangible, so they just blast off and then the blast comes out that way. The life ring and some lifeboats are on it there, and another life raft at the front there. But these can be taken off as different weapons combinations can be changed. If you are running supplies into a island base or forward operating base, you can take the missiles off and have 20-foot containers here and two 10-foot ones here. The Sea Whiz is pretty much a permanent feature on the back of these boats. Like I said, you can have one at the front, but I've put the 40mm on this just to give it some firepower against small boats, drone boats and stuff like that. And the next weapon system we got is the Nominator 2 in a 10-foot ISO container, 16 short range missiles there, giving you some punch. The Sea Whiz to protect against incoming missiles. It does lack some coverage over to this angle here in the front of the boat, but it will cover your rear, and over this side a lot more coverage, so that's just something to be aware of. But these 30mm weapons stations here are also very capable against missiles and against aircraft, so it's not left undefended. I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. I prefer the look of this to the old one. It's a lot more streamlined. I'm really happy with the modularity. I'm trying to carry the same design theme across, the same design cues across all the boats, giving it quite a new look. The way this boat would operate is you've got a forward crew station here behind the anchor compartment and the reinforced bulkhead. You've got the magazine for the Bofors in the centre. And then you've got this large crew station here space for the crew to work, space for the command, the radars, all the sensors that you need. Crew of about 18 to 20 on this boat, so not a big crew, split into 3 watches working a dog watch system. And yeah, like I said, I've just tried to keep it nice and streamlined, tried to keep it nice and simple. I like the containerized system now, because if the weapons change or you need to upgrade to new ones, you can. And here is the exhaust for the gas turbines. 3 really powerful gas turbines driving the 3 screws with that diesel generator for long term when you're idling or in port. The gas turbines are really good because they're low maintenance, and once they're started you can go pretty much off. Once they're warmed up you can go pretty much off full speed. Speed of this would be around 50 knots at max tilt. Now that's obviously going to reduce your range significantly, so your cruise may be more at 20 knots, but when you really need to go for it with the OSA hull and those 3 gas turbines, powerful gas turbines, you can. So 50 knots. The idea is you get in amongst the enemy, fire the missiles, turn around and get out of there. These are sea skimming missiles, very effective harpoon missiles. You can defend yourself quite well. Let me know what you think. I hope you like this. I'm much happier with it. I hope you are too. What else? We've got an electrical optical sensor here, which is for when you're firing in this arc. You can control 1 gun from each sensor, but you do get some limitations in coverage of the electro-optical system, so that's where you might have a person manning each weapon there for local control and switch between the 2. Yeah, I'm much happier with it. Take care. Goodbye.